Up to 90% of our movements are automatic. It may vary depending on what you're doing, but it's amazing how much we can do without really thinking or paying attention. Take brushing your teeth, for example. You don't plan your action. Your mind can be busy with other things, and you'll still be brushing your teeth. The action has its routine, its sequence, rhythm. You probably even have a fixed order. Which side first, up or down, how long, how fast you go. This ability of our brain to create complex patterns that run as a whole is amazing and extremely useful. Repeated activities become habitual and can run in the background. It's a bit like your washing machine. You press the right buttons, and then you can forget about it. You know it will get the job done. Why is this so useful? Because our conscious mind is the bottleneck of the brain. We can focus on one thing at a time. The brain uses a lot of energy, and saving is important. You learn to do something, you repeat it, you practice it, and after a while it becomes a program that runs without conscious intervention. There are hundreds, probably thousands of things that we've learned in the past, many of them at a very early age, and we keep doing them the same way, day after day. Eating with fork and knife, getting dressed, tying your shoelaces, pouring hot water into your cup, driving, cooking, and so much more. And if you drive to work every day, even that route becomes a program. It's automatic. You'll find yourself in front of your office on a weekend if you don't pay attention. There are many habits, brain patterns we don't even know about. Foundational behaviors that are part of who we are and that are habitual patterns. Take, for example, the way you walk. You had to learn it. It took time and practice and repetition, and now you have your way of walking. It's a learned pattern. And probably around the age of 1, you've created it, and you're still using it. Walking is a complex activity. It has lots of components, lots of body parts, lots of details. And if you watch people on the street, you'll notice that they walk in different ways, sometimes very different. And now, as an adult, you don't have to think about walking. You're not building it from scratch each time. It's a brain program. It runs by itself and doesn't occupy your conscious mind. You can listen to a podcast, talk to a friend, or even look at your phone while walking. You still have to take care you don't bump into trees or get run over. And there are many more of these behaviors that we don't even consider them habits. They're kind of invisible. How you use your spine to bend down, to look up, to turn to one side or the other, to bend sideways, to pick up a suitcase. These are basic spine movements, and they vary a lot from one person to the other. And this is a skill that nobody really taught you, but you still learned it quite early in life, and you keep using it the same way. Some vertebrae have more mobility than others. Some seems almost fused together. Some parts of your spine move with ease, others hardly at all. You use your spines in ways that are uniquely yours. You probably never think about it. By now, it is automated and it has become invisible. And large parts of our behaviors happen in the background automatically. The way you walk, the way you use your spine, the way you breathe, the way you focus your eyes, shift from near to far, from reading to looking up, from a dark room to daylight, the way you reach to a high shelf. It's probably easier with one arm than the other. How you sit, which part of your pelvis is supported, what's the shape of your spine when you're on a chair, where your feet are, how you hold your neck, how you carry the weight of your head, or more broadly, this thing that we call posture. It's a very complex pattern, and it's habitual. It's a brain program, and it's uniquely yours. You learned it. You weren't born with it. You've created these habitual patterns over time. Why is this important? Because all this huge bulk of learning happened early in life without any plan or program, with no intervention from the Ministry of Education. That's probably for the best. And it is never perfect. It can always be improved. And unfortunately, if we don't ever look at those autopilot programs, they don't just stay the same. They actually get worse with age. And at some point, you start noticing it. You lose mobility, you become slower, less coordinated, stiffer. If you're my age or older, you probably noticed it already. Things change. Gradually, slowly, and not for the better. Unless we do something about it. And this is what I teach and use myself regularly. We can take these programs out of autopilot for a moment. We play with them, we observe them, we vary. This is how we learned them in the first place, and this is how we can keep learning and improving. We can improve these brain programs rather than accept our 3-year-old version of them. So let's do a tiny exploration right now, so you know what I'm talking about. It will work if you're sitting, standing, even lying down. So take a moment to bring your attention to your physical body. Find your focus. Take a breath. And now notice where your right shoulder is, where it is resting. Measure the distance between your right shoulder and your right ear. Now start bringing your right shoulder closer to your right ear. So you lift it and bring it back. And notice where it comes back to rest. The shoulder has a huge range of mobility, so where you have it at rest is a choice. Bring your shoulder closer to your ear and bring it back to rest. Go slowly and not all the way, just a little. The resting place may change as you go, so notice it. Follow the trajectory of the movement both ways. Go slowly. Can you make it smoother? Let go of it and compare both shoulders. Where is your right shoulder resting? It's possible that you can notice some change, even after these few seconds. Maybe some difference between the sides. Your shoulder position and mobility have to do with your posture, with your breathing, with the way you use your arms and hands. Where your shoulder rests and how you move it is part of your autopilot. It is present in many brain patterns, and it can be improved. Now, this little exploration won't change your life, but do it regularly. Slow down, pay attention, take a moment to explore yourself in motion. Establish a learning space regularly, and you'll be improving rather than losing mobility. This is transformational stuff. I'd like to invite you to a free masterclass where I show you how you can do it. Give it 3 minutes a day and you can change your life. We can reverse aging. You'll find the link to join below this video. This work is revolutionary and I'd love to share it with you. Stay well, stay in motion.